Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, this Crunchyroll drops. That's crazy. Wow, buddy, hi. You seem so cool. Throw money at me. Do the emote where you throw money at me. You don't have the money?
No.
What kind of sugar mommy are you? She ain't got no money. I'm playing Lady Gaga. I'm playing Lady Gaga and the Adriana Large collab. Why am I doing this without my monitor? It makes me talk crazy. Hello? Oh my god, it's not working. No, it is working. Everything is under control. What are you doing? Here, let's take a selfie. Wait, stay. Ready? Me and Buddy's belly button. Cha-tink. Cha-tink. Cute. We're cute. No one's here because I'm not on time and it's also not stream day. So nobody even knows that I'm here. I'm checking Discord to see if the girls are sweaty. Probably not though. I have ice cream, by the way. It's okay. It's pretty good. The ice cream base is good, but instead of making ice cream with strawberry in it, they've just made like smooth strawberry. It tastes like a Starbucks drink, but just icy. Do you want to taste, buddy? I'm holding it out to you.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, I'm sure you're very aware of the situation.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. I also let it melt for like the whole time I was preparing stream. Yes, it is Make It Rain campaign, and you know what that means.
There's an event to do.
It means there's an event to do. It also means it's time for triple triad, bitch. Hell yeah. We're going to play hella triple triad today. That's
Triple
it.
that triad.
We're going to triple it so much. And Papa Mog is here for good luck. Everybody rub Papa Mog's tummy for good luck. Hi. Oh my God. You're awesome, Barry. You're hardworking. You're beautiful. You're thoughtful. You're kind. You're appreciated. You're clever. And thank you very much for your kind, good vibes for today. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great day. Here, I won't turn on the game music, but I will turn on just like the sounds of Eorzea. People glamming in the streets like they do. Papa! The real #1 Papa Mog is a world-class troller. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. One of the many attractions of Labia server, including this tiny man. Where's he going? He's dressed as a tiny little pig. Is he actually? I try to go out and about in the world and like spoil tiny little children who are new to this game. I try to do the thing. Everybody on the forums is like, oh my god, the best thing about Final Fantasy XIV is being able to give Sprouts gifts and they love it and they're so excited. Every single time I give a Sprout a gift, they're just like, okay, and they run away. They don't give a shit about me. Oh my god, hi Meta. Hi buddy.
I gave a Sprout some gifts today. They said thank you.
Yeah, but buddy, you're probably giving them whatever retainer garbage you get. Trash. Tanukis.
I give them all of the minions that I get out of material containers.
You never give me minions ever.
You have probably all of them.
No, I don't.
Also, you can just get them yourself. You're not a fucking Sprout.
Ew! You're so rude. I want the eyebrow.
Technically, you are a Sprout.
I am a Sprout. I'm not done the MSQ, and so are you. You just took your Sprout away because you're ashamed. Ashamed.
Oh, I think you lose it when you're done. Shadowbringers.
Rude. I was gifted a poncho when I was new, and I cried, and the gal who made it for me was one of my besties now. That's so cute! Actually, many people have given me things that are good homies. What's that?
Do I have it?
Have what? The Sprout? Yeah, you have it. Will the game take it away from me?
Yeah.
They actually will? They'll rip it from me?
Yeah, that's what it's about, dude.
I thought that I could keep it till I was ready to not be a baby anymore.
No.
Oh my god, they are. Are they at the end of Shadowbringers?
No, apparently not.
Oh. Whatever. I don't care about that. You're level 100 and everything.
That's false.
That's real.
I
Hi,
don't
Red
even have
Crown.
a single combat class to 100.
Yeah, because you don't do combat.
That's not true. I have a combat class to 96.
Nah, bitch. Nah. Nah. Okay? I know what you do on this game. And it ain't raids, okay? Let me tell you what. Bitch. Ready snow? Anyway, hi. Hi, everybody. Buddy, what do you think of my very good triple triad outfit for today? I was going for nerd, but rich, though. That's right. And it's Senorita Sabotender with us today. Hello, Senorita. How are you? Your tiny little bunny voice is actually repulsive. Can I just be honest with you? Did you pick the squeakiest, squonkiest Miku voice? Is that... I'm leaving. No, we're done. Let's go to the gold saucer, everyone. Stop yelling. Ah! Stop it. I'm being stalked. I'm being stalked and attacked. Oh, what stick is that? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my lord. Anyway. Hi. Yeah, I have my poker visor on today because I have no idea what the event is. I haven't done it. I don't know what you get. But I do know something. Let me show you what I know. I'll show you exactly what I know. I feel a rush. 45 streams, Meta. That's a lot. That's a lot. Thank you for the 45 streams.
No, that's 46 streams.
It's almost 46 streams. First of all, what I know is me and Senor Sabotender have the same hat. And the second thing I know is... that there are no NPCs yet. So we'll just give it a minute to load. Why is there just a fucking beagle? Are we looking at this? This is a regular beagle.
Yeah.
And what is this outfit? Oh, I've seen this. I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. The appointed jacket that I don't have yet. Cry. There he is! This is what I know, bitch. There's a new NPC in the gold saucer. And he has the triple triad exclamation point over his head. And we are gonna go in there and... I'm being attacked. I'm gonna wave. Hi, how are you? Hold on, I'm gonna tell him that I like his jacket. I've received a crisp 20 and I'm going to eat it, which is the correct response. That's what I do when people hand me things.
This is not the event.
I don't care what the event is.
It's not this guy. It's an old
I don't care.
Okay.
Triple triad time. The stream is called Triple Triad Hours, okay? We are going to play Triple Triad with this man until we win. And then maybe what we'll do, I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, you're going to do the event? You're gonna do... No. Maybe we'll just go play other Triple Triad.
I'll triple your triad. Nice.
Is this rabbit flirting with me? I can't tell. He's giving me hearts. And I don't want to engage. Okay. Let's play Triple Triad.
Oh my god, there's someone in Lamia named Honda Civic.
Honda Civic is so cute. Oh my god, hi Sage! I would never, a likely story. I'm very flirtable, okay? You can flirt with me. It's possible. It's happened.
Good luck.
Have you played him at Triple Triad?
No, I meant good luck to Sage.
Oh. That's rude! Be nice! Okay,
I am being nice. I'm
bait.
wishing you luck.
Get you baited. I have no idea what... It's 3 open and chaos. I don't even get to pick, so who cares? Get flipped, Thancred. I'm a married man. What is this? Okay, great. Math. Love it. I would be married. That's all I have to say about that. I'm not married, and I wonder whose fault is that. Win, but no card. We will play again until we win. Fergie screams in the background. I don't know. What is the event? Should I do it? I have to go to Ulda. I never do the math for these. I just play. Which is definitely not how you're supposed to do it, truly. It's working pretty good for me right now. Winner! I did not win. Oh, that's a cool glam. Okay, actually though, wait, what jacket is that? I've never seen that fucking jacket before. What jacket is that?
Phoebe.
Hi, Phoebes. When are they gonna give us a triple triad emote? That's what I actually want. Will that and more die? Never not enough die. Always need more die. They could give me more. They know that they could. They're very aware of how capable they are of giving me more die. And yet they choose not to. I want it to be like Warframe, where you can get the color palette. I think that's the best way to do it. Sorry, what, Mako? Is there a problem? Yeah, it has been. It actually, you know, Thieves, that's a good point. That's a really good point. It has been a long time since I played Triple Triad. It's almost like I've been doing nothing but content, pure content on this stream when I stream, which is not as often as I probably should, but still. I get in here, I play MSQ, I react hard. I react so hard all day. It's very taxing on my face. Do you know how hard I have to move my face muscles to make this VTuber move? It's actually crazy. I'm underappreciated and underrespected. Oh my God, I'm being surrounded by honeys. Oh. Yeah, one day of Triple Triad. Everybody's gonna be okay, all right? This music is not very... I think it's good, but it's... I feel like we could have more party energy. Oh, should we do Cliffhanger? I don't really like Cliffhanger, you guys. But do we get more casino money because of the event? I got it. I got Olier. Look at this. This emote is so good. I want to take G poses with it. Hey. What jacket is that, girl? It's a good jacket. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hi. Hello. Why am I surrounded by people? Hi everyone. I don't know what car this is. The Oilers card. Did I have my button? Oh, oh my God. So aggressive. Where is it? It's a button. It's Hork. I forgot that I got the Hork card. But where's the one that I didn't have? Ah. That's also not it. Oh. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to the Gold Saucer. How may I be of service? Okay. Mid. We got hit with the Nog. In the Nog with a mug, true. It's from the level 100 raids. It's a sick jacket. It's a cool fit. Everything gives plus 50% more even challenges. Ugh. And some of the challenges are even, I know this is shocking to you guys, but some of the challenges are even triple tried. Okay, where do I go to find the challenges? I forget how challenges, I don't know. I was doing this for a minute so I could get my triple tried umbrella. And then I was collecting MGP for a while and I gave up. Where are the challenges? Are they in the achievement section? At the bottom. At the bottom. At the bottom. And the achievement? The bottom. At the bottom. The logs at the bottom. Challenge log. Got it. Got it. I got it. I found it. Thank you. Thank you. So wait. These, or is it just the ones that are casino themed? Guild hests? All of them? Oh my god, I can do 3 dungeons in the duty roulette. I'm in there. And actually, I need to level up my white mage, conveniently. Everything for gold sauce. Oh my god. That's not, this isn't for the gold sauce. This is regular. None of these are for the gold saucer. Enemies, wondrous tales. Oh my god. Pull it out more. Pull it out more. Pull it out more. Okay, I found it. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, look at this. Play 10 triple triad. Hello.
Should never be taken out of context.
Would you like to would you like to play triple triad with me? We could together play triple triad. Yes, baby. Let's fucking go. We'll just go. We're just gonna run around and ask people to play triple triad till we get 10. Okay. That's it. Pull it out. George should never. I was very in context. I don't like this music. It doesn't have enough hype. So you know what we're gonna play instead? Something with way more hype. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's my. Oh, it's not my turn. Okay. While they make their move, I'm gonna prepare the music. Trying to not me trying to make sure. There we go. This is a little better. It is my turn. Oh, it's not my turn. It's not my turn. It wasn't my turn. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, some of these cards are so pretty. Look at this one. Who is she? Ow. Oh, I might have fucked up. Maybe it was too aggressive. That's fine. What is this thing? Octomammoth. Who is that? Seeker of Solitude. I don't know her. Monkey. King Elmayor. Elmayor. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, girls. I'm starting to think actually that oh, wait. Dope. Win. Big win. You gotta play aggressive. Success! I'm a big winner, baby. Thank you. Thank you for Triple Triad. I appreciate you. Hello, friend shaped. Would you like to Triple Triad? We could play 10 Triple Triad together. Incredible. How do is there a shortcut for the challenge log? Is meta just rolling 2s over and over again? Oh my god, literally they are. So everybody, I have updates for you. Look at this, who is that? Sorry. Oh, I can't look at that. I've never seen that in my life. Oh my god, you guys, I was thinking. Sorry, I'm very not paying attention. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's fine. Don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. We're not thinking about it. We're relaxed. We're so relaxed. Nothing's happened. No one knows anything. I don't know anything. I was just thinking, if they're primals, doesn't that mean that I can kill them? Murder. I mean, it at least means that I can try to kill them, right? Like, I don't know if I should kill them, but it does mean I can at least try to kill them, right? I just was in the shower and I was like, well, I am always screaming about how I only do one thing in this game and that's my only job and the only thing that I want. Right? Are you guys with me? And I mean, oh my god, thank you. Oh, that's not what I meant. I meant to quit. I didn't mean to play more Triple Triad. Thank you. 3s and 2s in a row. I give a heart. Folks. Thank you. Thank you. I say thank you in chat. I trust you. I trust me. I must check my challenge log. Did I do it? I need only 3 more. Let's go find someone else to play Triple Triad with who's not already playing Triple Triad. What a fancy lady. I just feel like, why would they be primals? The story could make them into anything. Hello, sir. Hi. You are in duty queue, so I'm not going to ask you to play Triple Triad. Who else is here? Are you AFK? You are AFK. Are you AFK? You are AFK. Are you AFK? You're in duty queue. Are you AFK? No! Do you want to play Triple Triad? I just feel like the game could have called them anything. They could have been anything. Right? They could just be God. They could be anything, but they called them primals. Bro, if I kill Daddy, Emmett is gonna be so bad at me. Emmett is gonna be so bad. But I don't know if he's really gonna be able to do anything about it. She does not want to play triple triad. What about you? Do you want to play triple triad? Borgius Hearthrotten? Yes, baby. Let's fucking go. Emmett's not gonna like it. 5 minutes of cumulative punishment is crazy meta. Okay, let's fucking go. Me, baby. Oh, I have to go. It's chaos, so I have to go. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's the Idol song. Real and true. Factual. I just think, what is that? Horchata. I think maybe murder is the way to go. I think what Yoshi is doing specifically is goading me personally. I think that Yoshi put it in the game to make me horny for murder. Thank you, Elephant. Thank you very much for playing Triple Triad with me. I appreciate you. Oh, that's cool too. Check that out. Hold on, hold still. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. There you go. Look at that.
Looks like a magical girl sword.
Looks fucking hot is what it looks like. It looks actually so lickable. Holy shit. It looks like strawberry lemonade so bad. Damn, it really is slurpable. And the fit is good too. Wow. Textures, baby. I love that. That's actually amazing. Hello, you, sir. What is this P? I don't know what that P is, so I'm not fucking around with it. I don't know what the P is. Who else can I play Triple Triad with? Who will play Triple Triad with me? Hello! Will you play Triple Triad with me? Party boy. A boy who likes to party. Oh, pretty! Oh, spicy. I like that too. It's so shiny. Damn. I'm trying to show stream. Hold on, maybe if I put you like over here and then I can... Wow. I don't think this catboy is gonna play Triple Triad with me. A Dine contest winner weapon. It's so good. Junktastic, agreed. 12 million gil! Oh, this one is kind of boobalicious and slash affectionate. Wow. Very green. Very sassy. I like that too. Oh my god, we match, kinda actually. That's when we match. Oh my god, we're cute actually! We're so cute. Let us continue to find people who will triple triad with us. We only need 2 more. Hello, Swordman. Would you like to triple triad with me? Please. Mama, my eyes are up here. Hi, Leon, hi. No. What about you? No, AFK. Oh, okay. Where are the girls? Where are all the girls in this freaking video game? Hello, I need to play Triple Triad really bad. No one is here. There's no one here. Let's go this way. Yeah, I think Yoshi P is goading me personally and specifically. I think Yoshi is like, wow, imagine, that's crazy. Your mom has been helping you so much. Isn't she a nice lady? But imagine if you could kill her in cold blood. That's what's happening. Hello, hello. Now this person's gonna do the friggin', what is this? Oh my god, a bird. Oh my god. god! What is that? Wait. What the hell, bro? That's cute as fuck. Who said being a bard was lame? Oh my god, there's a little bird on it. Bro, what the fuck? It's so cute. That's actually upsetting how cute it is. That's not fair. It's so good. Look how it's so cottagecore. It looks like a furniture item in Animal Crossing. Hello, sir. Okay, no, I don't care then. How do you get those little leather shorts, bro? I can play songs too. I love songs. That's a person. Will you play Triple Triad? She won't play Triple Triad. You're not a person. I can tell by your outfit that you're not a person. That's not people. Ah! Okay, that's just Senior Sabotender. There's no one up here at all. So I guess. Wha! Let's go to the Triple Triad zone and we'll just play some NPCs for my next two. Because I'm tired of waiting. I've asked literally everyone in this whole place and no one cares. This way. People don't play this game, or is it an empty city? I think it's both. No one plays this game. They only RP in Balmog. Ulda. Hello? Bo? Triple Triad? Question mark? There's a squirrel one too from the same box Magical Girl Sword is from. A squirrel weapon? Oh, that's cute too. This is the Tatiana stuff. Tatiana. I need to go do it so that I can win the butterfly stuff. Nope. No one wants to play card games with me. I'm going over here. Yep. You'll play Triple Triad with me. Yeah, I think I'm being tricked by Final Fantasy to get excited about killing God, and it's working. I'm excited to kill God. The craft item is a rare drop from Tatiana EX, really? Oh, is that Viper? That's kind of cool. I really don't need you to explain this to me. I did not really expect you to explain it to me, but that's fine. So, I was supposed to stream this weekend, but I'm going to tell you why. To craft the butterfly weapons? Oh, yeah. I'm really into... Oh, well... Also, those different boots. I'm very into the butterfly weapons. Yeah, so I was supposed to stream this weekend like a lot, and I didn't. And I have many reasons for it, actually. And I'm going to tell them to you now. Ladies and gentlemen... I cleaned the fuck out of my house. And I know I already cleaned the fuck out of my house, you know? No, I don't. Oh, it's spooky. Oh, cute. You guys are cute together. I also really like this hat. What hat is that? I was already cleaning my house. I already did a bunch of cleaning. And it already prevented me from doing a bunch of streaming, and I apologize for it already. But the biggest challenge had yet to unfold for me. Okay? So the room I was avoiding cleaning the most was the room the computers are in. As I've said many times, our like apartment slash house slash unit slash area, it's kind of like, it's laid out very strangely. So like instead of having a living room, we have a computer room. And then instead of having a dining room, we have a TV room. Do you know what I'm saying? And so in the middle of our house, sort of like overrun by all of our stuff with open on all sides, is the computer room that Buddy and I and the cat spend the most physical time in, period. Slay, we won.
Do you want me to put that ice cream away before it melts?
That's probably a good idea, actually. Thank you, buddy. And because we're in here all the time, it just gets hella dusty. And I knew it was going to be hella dusty, but in addition to be hella dusty, we got to go to the battle hall.
Dust your feet.
Thanks, bud. Oh, we missed it. Doesn't matter. In addition to being hella dusty, why can't I go to the battle hall? Oh, it's here. It's also got the most clutter.
Not anymore.
Hey, you're spoiling the story.
Oh, sorry. Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's a ton of cat hair. I can only imagine with the big butt, with the big dog, butt dog. Science, leave me alone. Pavlov. Fun fact, this little farmer bitch is the easiest one to beat. Watch me lose to her like 6 times in a row. So yeah, so I know, buddies with the spoilers, right?
Sorry.
So yeah, so it's the most cluttered, it's the most dusty, it has us in, and also like when I'm cleaning, the place that I go to relax is in here because this is where my computer and all my stuff is, right? So it's really annoying to tear it all apart to clean because where do I sit and chill? Where do I take a break? Nowhere, because my computer chair and all my stuff is out of place. So really annoying, right? So I was avoiding it. I just didn't want to do it, to be honest with you. I just didn't want to do it at all. And I knew that if I did it last, it was going to be, it was going to be a toss-up between being too intimidated to take on the kitchen, which is probably like part of the problem is we're using the kitchen all the time too, right? So like it continually gets dirty also. It was going to be a toss up between whether I was going to get up the nerve to do the kitchen or this room first, basically, you know? So whatever. It would have been Sunday. On Sunday, I was like, I literally cannot live another day of my life like this. I need to clean the computer room. It's driving me absolutely crazy. And I thought to myself, okay, fine, whatever. I'll take it apart lightly. And then I will set it back up and stream, right? Oh boy. I thought starting before stream was going to motivate me to finish it, right? I thought it was going to motivate me to be extra efficient because I wanted to be done so that I could stream. And I was very efficient, but the beast was too big, much too big. So the first thing I did was we have a shelf behind me. You obviously can't see it. Look what you've done, kitty. You've spilled this water. It's less bad than it could have been, though, because I
now you're wet.
lightning sharp reflexes. Draw. Okay, but did I win? I don't know. I don't know where the paper towel is. Did I win? Not. Is that not Battle Hall? Oh my God, these are not Battle Hall. Wait. It says. Oh, I need to win 3 and play 5. Okay, so I'll play again. No problem. So yeah, so I started with the shelf that's behind me. The shelf has got all the decorative stuff. It's got all the office stuff, and it also has all the network stuff. So it's got the router or whatever. And it's also like it's actually like a vintage.
The router?
The router.
I hardly know.
Okay. The shelf is like a vintage gold and glass, like 80s record shelf, okay? So it's actually a huge pain in the butt to move around. It looks super cool, but it's just a big pain in the butt to move around and clean. So I literally like drag it out from the wall, I took apart the whole network setup, okay? I took out all the Ethernet cables. I wiped all the Ethernet cables down. I literally took wet wipes and ran them all the way down all of the fucking Ethernet cables. I wiped down all of the like switches and the router and all that stuff and put it aside, okay? Then I took all the decorative stuff off of the shelf, dusted all of it, the Gunpla, the My Little Ponies. These are things that are just on my shelf that I'm naming. We have like a bunch of like little like toys and just like, you know, like nerd trash in my nerd cave that I weep in every night when I don't have waifus who live with me, okay? So like, I wipe all of it down, I clean it all, I clean the shelf, I Windex the fuck out of it. The records, we do have like a very modest collection of records. I wipe down all the records and get them all clean. Terrible move, by the way. Playing like shit, but it's fine. And then I realize, okay, now I have to get behind it and clean like the floor, and also behind it is the air return. So not only is it all the people and all the animals who are in this room all the time, not only is it all of the computers and all the computer fans that are in this room, it's also the air return for the whole furnace system in this room. I can do one more win and then I can get this other one too. Sick. Today's a great day for triple triad. So I pry open, I wipe the whole floor, I like dust the whole floor, and then I pry open the air return, and it is fucking disgusting. Have you seen those videos of like when girlies don't realize that they have to use a little bit of canned air on their computer ever, and they open it up and it's just like a brick of dust? That's what it was like on the outside and the inside of the air return. And there's like a little piece of foam in there that's supposed to filter, and the piece of foam is like dark gray. Is awful. And I was like, great, cool. I'm so chill about it. Hated it. So I suck up all the dust. I fucking take the piece of foam out on the porch and beat it to death with a stick. I ended up replacing it later, right? And I wiped down the floor again. I like get everything back in order, and I clean the floor and push the shelf back. And I'm like, great. Win. A win for the girls. I've never done chicken racing. Let's see. Participate in an open tournament. We can do that. Play Lord of Vermilion one time. I want to play Lord of Vermilion so much. And then I've never played Mahjong here. Okay, let's go do the tournament. And while we're waiting for the tournament to pop, we can go and do some of the mini games. Draw doesn't count as win. True. True and real. Nope. But we got our win. We're doing fine. So if that's shade, by the way, I'm ignoring it. Oh my god. Oh, I thought this was like a little stairway. No. Like I was like, oh, does this go up to the battle hall? No, that's just where I popped. The homies are coming along. What's the open tournament situation? Hello, can I play now? Starts in 30 minutes. Okay, very good. So we can do at least one #casino game. Extra funny too, because I was literally, remember when I had the timer up for this thing so I could get my umbrella, and I was waiting every 2 hours for this thing to pop? Crazy. Let's go do some mini games. Let's go do some mini games. To earn MGP for what? Nothing. Nothing. Last time there were a bunch of exclusive rewards, and I feel like I have everything now, which is nuts. Also, look at this fit. It's kind of a good fit, huh? Oh, yeah. It's sort of chicken-coated / affectionate. She ran away. Work on the mounts? There is only one mount in this game, so I don't know what you're talking about. Thumbs up. How many of these am I supposed to play? I do MGP shit purely so that one day in the far future I can get snazzy mounts. I don't know what mounts are. I've never seen a mount. Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about. I do it for the triple triad cards because you can get some of those for money. And hats sometimes. Sometimes you can get good hair. Things like that. Okay, we did this one. 5 gates. Earn 100 MGP for minigames. We can do that, I think. Sorry, I have to focus so I can win. Not that good. So yeah, so I clean the whole shelf. It's disgusting. I clean the air return. I clean the router. I have a miserable time of it. I'm like, okay, we cannot stop here. It must continue, right? So after all that, chicken races, I'm like, let's take all the stuff off the floor and move it out and start by like cleaning the rug because we have a big ass wool rug in here, okay? We have to wait for the open tournament. So I guess let's go wait for the gate. I mean, it's a bit silly, but unless it's going to take forever. I don't know how to tell. At 10:40? Oh yeah, so it's like a couple minutes. Oh, another cute outfit. All right, let's go wait for the game. Okay. So yeah, so we have to take our rightful place and do a little dance. I take the rug, I vacuum it. I empty my vacuum, I vacuum it again. I empty my vacuum, I empty it again. 0, 20, and 40. Yes, yes, yes. That makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you. After I vacuum the rug probably 3 or 4 times, the vacuum's coming up like with basically nothing in it. So I'm like, okay, great. So let's take it outside and hang it. Huge rug, super heavy, struggle to get it outside. Fine. I put it on the porch to air out. I leave it there while I do the rest of the stuff. Take all the furniture out of here. I vacuum, I vacuum, I vacuum. The floor has so many tiny little crumbs. It's because we eat our food in here, dude. Like, we're irreverent little gremlins. It's nasty. And I just have been a little on the depresso espresso scale, okay? I haven't been cleaning, so it's nasty. So I'm getting it done now, but like, damn, okay? Damn, fuck. I look at my computer. I'm like, I need to clean the inside of my computer. I wrestle the thing open. Do you guys remember when I got this case and Buddy 3D printed for me the little Sailor Moon covers for my fans so that the light shines through and you see Sailor Moon? They're caked in dust. So I vigorously brush and wipe and scrape and vacuum the inside of my computer, trying to get the fans even just slightly cleaner. They're much cleaner, don't get me wrong, but damn, what a mess. Buddy's obviously tank of a PC, perfectly dust-free basically, except for on the outside. Whatever. I don't even care. Okay, I go underneath both desks. I truss up all the cords that go up to each of our computers. I vacuum all around. And then we have like Buddy and I, like the way the desk is set up, we have like little cubbies where we can keep stuff, right? So both my and Buddy's cubby are just like full of stuff. I've got a bunch of boxes that are mostly empty, like my power supply box full of just extra modular power supply cables. Oh my God. And Buddy had like some tools and stuff, so we put it all away. I wiped the whole thing down. I wiped the whole desk, like the legs of the desk, and I look up and I look at my desk and I'm like, my desk is really dirty also. So I take everything off of my desk, my monitors, my monitor riser, all the toys, all the cords. I unscrew everything. I take everything off and I scrub all of it. Okay, I sort through all my stuff and put it away. And listen, I gotta give Buddy credit because Buddy likes to collect stuff, a normal thing to do. Everybody loves to collect cool little things. But Buddy's desk had like lots of like projects and like pliers and little bits and smaller tools and like craft supplies and stuff. And we had to like put it all away. It was very stressful. Shout out to Buddy for doing it, because Buddy's desk is Buddy's desk. I'm not here to make Buddy clean it in any particular way, but Buddy bent to my will and helped, and together we cleaned it through. We also took every single thing off Buddy's desk, wiped the whole thing down. The wall, bitch, the wall behind my computer, don't even get me started. How is it that behind my 2 monitors was so dirty? The wall behind my 2 monitors. They're not mounted. They don't touch the wall. How did I get crud back there? Spider webs? Hella spider webs behind my monitors. Like, what? Bro. And then we have a bunch of stuff stuck to the wall. So we have like a little picture of E.T. and like some Lego models and stuff. And they were dusty as hell. So I had to wipe them all down, dust them all down. Holy balls aroni, dude. I've been listening to Cleaning Banter for 10 minutes straight. Yes, this is my life. It took me, I started cleaning, okay, probably like, I probably started at like 11 in the morning. And I did not finish. The room was not clean until like probably 10:30 at night, maybe even later than that. Because then we had to go out on Victoria Day. No, yes, on Victoria Day, because I think on Sunday I was cleaning something else, and then on Monday I was cleaning. I don't think I saw that on a Chef Boyardee menu. Listen, okay. Oh my God, she's been resurrected. A ghost. That's crazy. Yeah, like it took all freaking day, dude. And then I put it all back together. This room has gusto-chan, very gusto. This room has never been cleaner. It smells cleaner. There's basically no dust. Still, it's been multiple days. Like, obviously I need to maintain it so it doesn't become dusty again, but we threw out like a garbage bag, and not of like trash, ladies, like not total garbage. It was like slightly damaged USB cables that I was keeping because I thought I would use them for something, or like extra card sleeves, stickers we weren't going to stick on anything. You know what I mean? Just like stuff that we had accumulated and my depressed ass was not ready to be partithed with, you know? So it was a lot. But I appreciate everybody's patience despite the fact that I didn't stream, because my life is better. I don't even know how to describe it, but my life is just better. Like, I have come home every single day since we did it from my gerb. Num says hi. Hi. No problem. I'm so glad that they're here. Oh my God, we kith so close. Where is my kith? Where the fuck is my kith macro, by the way? Hold on, let me check my macros. But yeah, my life is better. I come home from work, I look around my room, it's so much cleaner, and I don't even know, dude. I just demanded that it happen. You know what I mean? I just insisted that I was gonna do it, and I did. It's really stupid, but that's it. I just was like, no more of this. Hey! Oh, it's climbing. Ugh. I hate climbing. Let's do it, ladies. Jumpingpuzzle.jpg. I do got this. I accumulate over X number of things. I've accumulated over X number of years, and it's time to clean sweep. Emphasis on the clean moment. Always fun, bro. It's so hard. Thank you for 45 streams, Mako. I appreciate you. It's so hard. And like, part of the problem is like, okay, you have to look at so many fucking things, bro. And then when you look at all the things, you have to decide what you're gonna do with them. And so you end up just making a zillion tiny, great. Flawless. You had to just make it a zillion tiny little decisions all day. It sucks. It sucks. Like, here is a cool rock I found that reminds me of a time that I went with Buddy on a walk, and it's a cool rock, and I love a cool rock, and I would like to keep a cool rock, but I don't need a cool rock. Am I going to make a place for cool rocks to go? Or am I going to purge my life of this rock? Am I going to Marie Kondo it and remember that, like, the memory is not in the rock? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what is my plan? And then you finally are like, no, I'll release this rock back into nature. Okay, fine. So you go outside, you put the rock in nature, you come back inside, and then you pick up the next thing on your desk, and it's like a cable that is useful, and it's not garbage, it's not for the landfill, but you're not using it, and you've had it for ages, and it's just sitting in a bucket. Well, okay, I guess now I have to take all the cords. We literally took every single cable out of all the drawers in our house and laid them all on the floor to try to decide how many of each we needed, dude. Crazy. Crazy. Cables go in a box? Well, yes, but like, regardless of where the cables are going to go be, like, I have to decide, like, am I going to keep all of these bitches or what? And the answer is like, no, I don't need 10. If I have 10 USB-C cables and one of them is kind of fucked up, then I have 9. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to keep all of them. You know? But still. Oh my god, I almost died just there. Did you see? So yeah, it's just a lot of that kind of shit. It was a lot. It was a lot. Do you need 9? I mean, that's the thing. I don't need 9. So like, again, testament to Buddy. We like laid them all out. I found a bunch of stuff. Do you guys want a list? Here we go. You've listened to me talk about cleaning for this long. So now you're going to be subject to listening to me talk about the things I found while I cleaned. The PS2 that Buddy booted up a totally legal copy of Kingdom Hearts 1 on one time, and then I fell asleep 4 nights in a row watching Buddy live play through Kingdom Hearts 1 and asking questions like, why is it gummy? What makes it gummy?
Yes.
There you have it.
Because it's like this.
Gummy. Gummy. The NES, is it a SNES or a NES? I think it's a SNES. I'm not looking at it.
Because there's the Nintendo Entertainment System.
And there's
then
a
the
Super
Nintendo
Nintendo, double the entertainment. Disney makes it gummy. That's actually so real. My brother, shout out to Mothbro, came to visit us and brought the SNES. And before leaving was just like, this seems like something you'd want, and then refused to take it home. We didn't play it. It has no games. It's only got one controller, and it is, or was, I cleaned it, obviously, but it was quite dirty, so found that. I found amidst the many crumbs, Buddy's 2 little Pikachu. Complete failure on that one.
Is it Pikachu or Pikachus?
There are 2 Pikachu.
Okay.
Plural Pikachu, singular Pikachu. You going to bed?
Yeah.
What was the most thing that you found, Buddy?
The most thing that I think?
Yes. What is the most found that you thinged during the cleaning, the cleaning?
Of my desk.
There was surface of your desk. It was just localized.
Yeah, I didn't know how much
There
there was.
Our desks are really big. Like, we have basically an entire wall of just desks. Yeah, they're not as deep as a normal desk would be, but I kind of dig it. Maybe I'm just used to it, though. Super Metroid for your freshly cleaned SNES, great game. I should. We have a like local place that sells recycled vintage games, and maybe I should go investigate. I thought I said his dad, like Dad Ashes. Love you too. I thought you didn't like Roblox. No idea what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about. Both Switches. I found the original. Okay, so I had during COVID, I had a Switch Lite that I played Animal Crossing on for like literally more than 1,000 hours. I was supposed to be in school, Lamau. And the original color of it was yellow, Lello. But Buddy put it into a mint green housing for me, so I found the original yellow housing for the Switch Lite. And actually inside the mint green housing, I know my friends like signed it. A bunch of people signed it, but it's inside the housing, so I can't see it. This is also my favorite Miku song. That's it. That's all. I didn't. I touched the butt. Bye. So yeah, what else did I find? A bunch of patches that were supposed to go on Buddy's jean jacket and other various accoutrements. So those are in a pile. Did not find my iron, so that's a project for later. I think my iron is in my basement somewhere. How am I getting worse at this? How am I getting less good at this? I'm not trying at all. I am trying a little, but I'm not very good at jumping puzzles. I actually kind of hate jumping puzzles, but we're working on it. I just don't understand how we all these games end up getting boiled down to jumping puzzles, bro. But whatever. Bro, I literally got pushed. You saw me get pushed. I don't know why you feel lied to, Draco, because I've literally never lied in my entire life. So yeah, cleaning, absolutely worth it. Let me tell you guys some things I learned. There we go. That's what we'll do next. Those were things I found. Here are some things that I learned. Legally Blind, real. I think part of the reason why cleaning was so stressful for me was because I had so many things that had become projects that were distributed around my house and around my room. And all of these objects that had become like a project, like a thing, a task, were like stacked up like negative like debuffs. And they made trying to clean so much more stressful. You know what I mean? So like, for example, I have a shirt. The shirt has a little bit of a rip. I really like the shirt. I got it for a good deal. I don't want to get rid of it. I have pictures of me in the shirt. I like the pictures of me in the shirt. It's great for work. It's great for going out to events. I want to wear it again. I want to take it with me on trips and shit. Okay, great. So what do I do with this shirt that has a tiny little rip? Well, I'm not going to take it to the tailor. I can fix the tiny rip myself. Fine. So where's my sewing needle? Missing, because my house is a mess. Well, guess what I found while I cleaned? My sewing needle. Okay, but that means I can't put the shirt away, right? Because it's not wearable, but I also can't throw it in the garbage because it's not trash. So I have to just leave it out somewhere so I remember that I'm supposed to fix it, which means that it just clutters up the surface of like a table or a shelf or something where I could be putting something else while it waits for me to do something with it, which means that if I clean, I have to literally leaf blow it around my room. You know what I mean? Like, this is such a stupid thing. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't have this happen to you. Like, does anybody experience this, like, object project, like, freaking conundrum, dude? Or, like, oh, here's a stack of cards that I need to sort through. Oh, here are some coins that I need to put away so I can use them for the bus. Oh, here is, you know, some cleaning stuff that I need to return to the store because it didn't work for me. You know what I mean? Here's some appliques that I'm supposed to sew onto a jacket. Like, great, cool. Here's some craft supplies for a craft I wasn't finished.
Yes, this happened to me a lot. I wish I was kidding.
No, I feel like this is super common. You don't just leave in the middle of, trash bag in the living room so you don't have to take it out. I think that leaving things visible is important, but like, I also like what will happen is the object project will sit in a place until it grows little roots in that spot or whatever. And then I can't I have like avoidance. Like that's probably my biggest hashtag mental health problem. I sort of grew up in a house where like a lot of shit that was supposed to get done didn't get done. And the way that like my parents and stuff were choosing to like perhaps unhealthily cope with the crushing weight of existence is to just ignore things. And so if I leave an object project in a place and it stays there for too long, then I just can't move it. Because if I acknowledge it, then all of the stress that comes along with the fact that I've left it starts to build up, and I feel worse and worse and worse about it until I literally am too anxious about it to do anything. So it just becomes part of my existence. And like at one point in my life, knock on wood, things are much better now, but that became like my house literally shrank around me. Like the walls of my house just got smaller and smaller and smaller until the safe zone was so small that it was just my bed. Brutal. So obviously I want to prevent that, but it's just like, what a nightmare, dude. My partner's 100% in the same boat, but she's got the extra hurdle of dealing with chronic fatigue. She doesn't have the time or energy in a day to do all of the things she wants to do like that. Literally! The living room is full of trash bags now. Send help. We got a lot of loose fabric. Yeah. Yeah, see, and it's like, it's not that I don't see the problem. I'm looking at it. It's not that I'm annoyed. I am annoyed. It's not that it's not stinky. It is stinky, like visually stinky, vibes stinky, but like I can't. And then I wake up in the morning, tired. I make my breakfast. Who am I kidding? I don't fucking eat breakfast. I put my work clothes on, tired. I wash my face begrudgingly and then come out into the middle of my house where I look at 6 things that have needed to get done for more than a month that I've just been avoiding because I'm too tired to do them. And I think to myself, damn, life is fucking exhausting and I never have time for anything. And I start to hyperventilate. And it makes my life bad. So you know what I did? Here's my hack, okay? Here was my solution. I threw it all in the garbage. I threw it out. Ripped shirt, garbage. Stack of cards, garbage. Garbage, well, not all the, listen, I didn't just throw out rare magic cards or anything, but you know what I mean? If it was valuable enough to do something with, I would have already done it. But I didn't do it. It's too late. You lost your opportunity, bitch. That was literally me. I was like going around. I was like, no, you're not feeling guilty about it. You're not, no more of this. It's done. Too late. Garbage. And I just got rid of it. It sucked. It made me really stressed out, actually. There was this moment. Listen, now we're getting deep into it, okay?
Please help. I need help. I want to cry because work makes me angry.
Yeah, man, you go to work, you have like a stressful time there, and then you come home and all I want to do is turn my brain off. But like, okay, let me tell you two things. I'll say my original thing, but also this. Like, so, oh. Wow. Beautiful. I read somewhere that like time dilation. Okay, so time dilation. Stick with me, okay? When you're a kid, everything takes forever. Why does everything take forever when you're a kid? Because your brain hasn't experienced anything because you're a baby. So you have to take time to like intake the information from everything that happened to you through the whole day, right? Which means you experience it, it seems bigger inside your brain because you're thinking about it for a lot longer, right? So if you do too many things in adulthood that are really easy, that you've seen 100 times.
Stressed because one says I am doing a good job and another is like you are going to get fired if we lose this account and I am like WTF.
You gotta divest from their nonsense, to be honest. Just let them roll with it. Just be like, fine, if I get fired, I get fired. I know it sucks, but I can see why it would be very stressful. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. But yeah, like, if you scroll YouTube Shorts are very easy, and the action you're doing is something you've done a million times, right? You're like very used to it. There's not a lot of new information for you to process, so you just lose time. That's why you can scroll for hours and be like, wow, it feels like I've been sitting here for 2 minutes, right? If you just watch TV passively without learning anything or not experiencing anything new or feeling any emotions, you just kind of like literally waste time. So for me, I was so tired that I couldn't do any of the things that were challenging for me because they caused me too much stress, which meant that my days went by super fast, and that made me feel even more stressed because it made me feel like I didn't have time to get any of the challenging things done. So I had to literally like grind everything to a halt and be like, no, we are going to do everything that is hard, that sucks, that makes me uncomfortable. And then when I did that, my day was really long. Because I was doing it so much.
My fucking job and
Yeah.
IT makes me fucking frustrated because I am doing what the account holder wants. So WTH do you want from me?
I figure it's just a proportional thing. Like, time dilation is a real experience. That's why, like, when you jump out of planes and stuff, it feels like the time you're falling is much longer. They've actually tested it. They've put, like, clocks in front of people jumping out of planes, and then clocks for people on the ground. And then they've asked them to, like, rate how long it felt like. And the people jumping out of a plane said that it almost felt like they had gone into like bullet time. Like the clock had almost visibly slowed down for them. And it seems like you just like, you go from rendering everything in MP3 to rendering everything in FLAC. Like your codec just gets like much denser and you take in a lot more information, and your brain literally, your perception of time literally slows down to match. That's the theory anyway. I'm not saying that's like the fact, but yeah, it's very interesting. There's also deep dreams that make you feel like you've been them for days IRL when you wake up. Yeah. Because your brain is like doing a lot of activity, I think. So yeah. So for me, I always felt like I didn't have time to clean. So I just literally started doing it. And then it was very long, but you know, I was able to get a lot more done than maybe I thought I was going to, you know? Yeah, I don't know. The other thing was that, like, what was I gonna say? Everybody's excited. It's quite good. Yeah, I just, like, I had to just be ruthless. I talked earlier about like the decision fatigue and the way that I got around the decision fatigue, which for me is quite bad. And I have like a lot of guilt. So I pick things up. I'm like, wow, I feel really guilty for throwing this out. The way I got around the decision fatigue was just to be like, no, if I have not looked at this all year, do you know what I had in my drawer? A bunch of freaking arcade tickets. There's no arcade near me. We drove to that arcade. It's an hour away from where I live. So I was keeping the arcade tickets. They had literally been in one of my drawers at my desk where I spend the most of my time, okay? It had been taking up space there, cluttering my life up, causing me a headache because I felt too guilty to get rid of them because I was convinced, oh, Air Force One, we gotta be doing. We gotta be doing that. We gotta be doing that. It's too easy to not do it. Because I was convinced we were going to go back to the arcade and I was going to be sorry that I didn't have them. I threw them all out. I was like, I'm not even going to think about this. I haven't looked at this in like a year. It's done. No more. No more of this. Where did I go? Am I in the wrong place? Hello, ma'am. Am I in the wrong place? I'm sorry, Draco, that you're having such stress at your job. I hope things get better for you soon. I know many people are having similar stress. Yeah, see, that's Blue. That's so real. No, there's nothing at the, I'm an adult. Like, okay, T, adults can like, I have toys in my house. Like, adults can like candy. Adults can like toys. The toys at the arcade are garbage. The candy at the arcade is old and stale and nasty. Yeah, if they fire me, fire me. They need you more than you need them, truly. That's my stance on that. My last job couldn't stop getting late to work, so I just kept doing it every single day. I mean, I don't, listen, I'm a chronically late person. I'm self-aware. If being late is really important and I can't be on time, then you gotta fire me. I respect that. But also, I am not gonna put my mental health in jeopardy to create value for a person that is not me. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, not having a job can be very stressful. So you gotta weigh your shit. Like, I'm not advocating for you not to give a fucking show up late to all your jobs or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, you know, why fight? Why fight? The fighting's not worth it. Anyway, so yeah, I just decided, oh my god, thank you, Jupiters, for the follow. You pulled the lovers. The lovers reminds you that communication is the basis of a healthy relationship. Thank you for the follow. I laughed for every shift because I was late and I didn't care. I mean, I've worked retail before, and what I learned was that the bitches who didn't, like, for example, you got to cover your shift. I always tried to cover my shift, so guess what? It meant that I came in sick all the time. The bitch who never covered her shift, who just said, I'm not coming in today at the very last minute, she didn't go to work, she didn't get punished, and she didn't have to stress about covering her shit. There were no consequences for that. She just got away with it. X in bottom left. From Daredevil to ultimate headlock. Dirigible carriage. Perfect score, baby. You're spitting facts about mental health and jobs. I knew I had to follow. Oh my god, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, man. Especially, like, come on. We all have to be reasonable. What job am I doing? You're gonna pay me minimum wage, which, like, here in Ontario is like $16 an hour. In the States, isn't minimum wage like $1 fucking? That's criminal highway robbery. Are you gonna pay me what? Not enough for me to eat and do this job if I work full time? And you expect me to be taking it real serious? Absolutely the fuck not. Hell no. I'd rather be late and work like a pro than be early and be a fool. This is what I've told multiple bosses this. I sat down and I was like, listen, I am 100% understanding of the fact that I need to be here and that I've made a commitment and I am here to accept whatever punishment there is for it. All I'm saying is that your options are to have me on time and ineffective, or to have me a couple of minutes late and at peak performance. Am I coming in an hour and a half late? No, I'm coming in. I'm supposed to be there at 10 a.m. and I'm there at 10:03. Come on. Come on. I've had jobs try to be like, one of my bosses was like, oh yeah, you need to be 15 minutes early for every single shift. And I was like, okay, bet. So I showed up 15 minutes and I tried to clock in and they were like, oh, well, you can't clock in. You can't clock in. Obviously you only clock in when your shift starts. And I was like, okay, great. So I'll be arriving right on time for my shift. They're like, no. We want you to be early. I was like, well, you can pay me to be early or you can pay me to be on time. Which one do you prefer? Period. And that conversation did not come up again. $7.25 is absolutely fucking disgusting. Like, what is that? That's not, literally $7.25 is not enough to buy cheese. They tried that on another job. I was like, yeah, I just kept arriving on time or 1 minute late. Yeah. If I'm 15 minutes late, everybody's going to be okay. Everybody's going to be okay. Get the time you pay me for, no more, no less. Yeah, fully. Yeah. Again, I'm not saying it's good to be late. I'm trying to work on, I'm very much a night owl. Waking up in the morning is a big problem for me. And I am actively trying to improve it and fix it because I want to be on time for shit. I'm very lucky to have a job that I like with people who respect me and treat me well. And I want to be there for them and do the things that they need me to do. And I don't want to like waste their time. Do you know what I mean? So I'm working on it. And my plan for ages, you guys, my plan was to set a bedtime based on what I need to do in the morning. And I would be like, oh, I'll just take what time I need to arrive and then subtract 8 hours from that and go to bed at that time. Has absolutely not worked for me. So here's the new plan. A plan I hate, by the way, and is just going mid. The plan is now that I wake up at 6 in the morning every day and there are no compromises. I no longer wake up based on what I want or have to do that day. I don't do it. I just get up at 6 a.m. every single day. I hate it. It sucks. I am not a morning person. My ass is tired and pissed off. Sucks. I'm doing it. But it sucks, okay? Anyway, yeah, I'm very lucky to have a good job. I know not everybody has that privilege. So I'm trying to, and I have benefits, and guess what, bitch? I am using 100% of them. No more of this. I used to run my ass ragged, not going to the doctor, not going to the eye. No, she's getting glasses. She's going to the dentist. Privilege, baby. I need to use every drop. There are people on this earth who have nothing of the sort. Oh, but you guys are in America. So I don't know if you guys understand about benefits. In Canada, the government pays for you to not die. So benefits are like extra shit. So like benefits are like massage therapy. So in Canada, when I talk about my job giving me like air quotes health insurance, I'm talking about like non-generic versions of medicine. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a little more than that, but yeah. I'm sorry. I understand that I am very lucky. For what it's worth, I know I'm lucky. America don't give a shit. So real. If an employer wants to sweeten the deal for new hires, real. I had a great job once as a bitch once you leave and never find anything even close to it. I know, girls. It's really tough too because like you can't just like. Yeah, what happened to Ebibidus, bro? Where the fuck is Alibidibus? Okay, anyway, that's not the point. Don't worry, Canada will get there, I'm sure. Well, me when I lose, but I just have to compete. We did elect freaking Mark Carney, girls. I don't want to get into politics because there's so much politics on this earth. But we did elect Mark Carney. So, I mean, it's minority government, so it's ass, but it could have been worse. Peter Polyev, you fuck ass. Congratulations on losing your riding. Yeah, you and your Venezuelan wife better go on a nice long vacation. I hope you have a beautiful time. I hope you have a gorgeous time on your gorgeous vacation. Don't fucking talk to me, okay? I don't want to see your punchable fucking Botox ass, filler ass, cheek implant ass face around me never again. Also, can we talk about this? These blue tassel earrings and these blue glasses have ruined my life. They're completely ungettable, and this game should be ashamed of itself. Moving along. Yeah, no, I don't give a shit. Mark Carney lost, and then tried to fucking hashtag cope live on television with his bestie, Girly Pop, the fucking premier of Alberta, and they both looked like idiots live on television. Yeah, Alberta, go for it. Do the vote. Separate. You tell me what currency you're going to use. Are you going to use Donnie's currency? Are you going to use Big Donnie's currency, Alberta? Is that your fucking plan? Good luck with that shit. Stupid ass, dumb ass bullshit. How the fuck is that even going to work, girl? Where are you? You're in the middle. At least Quebec is on the end. Cringe still, but damn. Gonna use Costco points. You gotta give them your Costco membership to get into all of fucking Alberta. Ridiculous. No, these glasses with the gold rims and the blue lenses are unavailable. The rose-colored glasses are the exact same shape, but the blue lenses are impossible to get. Trust me, I looked in detail, okay? And the blue tassel earrings are impossible to get. You can get the exact same model with red tassels, but of course earrings are not dyeable. Go fuck yourself. Desperately miserable about it. So sad. And he looks so fly and you can't. It's all shit that's gettable low level, but not in that colorway. Hate it. Anyway, Alberta coin, so real. Yeah, fucking their El Salvador ass fucking crypto coin. Whatever. Whatever. Sorry, I got political anyway. This was not my plan. Anyway, the point is, I forget. Oh yeah, I'm very privileged and I know it, and I'm trying to be humble. I'm trying to be humble about it. So yeah. So yeah, I've been trying to get up early in the morning. I cleaned my house. I'm trying to do hard things. It sucks. I'm not very good at it. Humble. Yeah, humbie. Yes. But my room is clean and I feel way better. Can I get those with the new blue Pince-Nez? The lenses are tinted blue at least. It's true. That's what I usually do. But then the rims are also blue. I mean, it's fine. But Yoshi, give me the glam. Give me the glam, Yoshi. Give it to me. I have no idea what you're talking about. There's no crime in Final Fantasy. Dead last. Oh my god, I got a bronze pack. Let's open it together. Defo got cards I already have in it, but whatever. I know that the packs, there's cards you can like get in there. Maybe I should open more of them. I don't know. Let's go to the lady and see what we can get. If we can get anything good. When you take a shower, you get a clean buff. And when you clean your room, you get a clean aura. True! Okay, I have like put into place a very strict self-care routine because I am the #1 self-neglector of the freaking season, babe. Do I want any of this? I have some of it. Where's all the exclusive shit, bro? I have all this. I guess I don't have this. But this shit frumpy as hell, bro. I have that. I have that. I have that. I don't have that, but I don't want it. I don't have this. I have that, but I don't want it. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I have this. I have that. Why can't I have this top, Square? Fuck you. I have all this already. I have all of this. I already have all this. But the exclusive shit is added after doing side content. Yeah. Buddy said there was an exclusive triple triad card, but I don't see that shit. Should I get this Senior Sabotender orb? I mean, it's kind of good, right?
Like, I hate it here, I cry, and he thinks that's fucking fair. Like, fuck T and the state can die in a lost fire.
I feel your vibes. You can hear the sound of the like mall Dance Dance Revolution machine rattling. Speaking of the fucking arcade. But it is kind of a vibe though. I was never good at Dance Dance Revolution, but I did like to play it. We'll get the Sabotender orb, perhaps. Perhaps. What else have they got? They have the Sabotender rapier. I think it's kind of mid. I guess I like the tiny little wheel. That's kind of cool. Like, bitches play these classes. Like, this is kind of fun. I kind of like this. Right to work for mom. Oh, I don't know what that is. Is that... It's probably bad, right? It sounds not so bad, but it's probably bad. I'm sure there's a sex dungeon with Dance Dance Revolution Machine. Oh, bitch. Don't you know it? Don't you already know what it is? A sex dungeon, as in a singular, is so ambitious of you. I don't play any of these classes, so I don't care. I have this even though I can't use it because I don't play Black Mage. Very sad. I don't have this because it's ugly. You can't even dye it. Alright, I give up. I tried. If you do the fashion report, it's 90k MGP. Right now? Okay, I do want to do it. I want to do it. And also, I want to get those little shorts you get from the fashion report lady, but I don't know how to do it. Wow. Pink. Where's the lady? Over here? Right to work laws, in essence, guarantee an employer's right to choose whether or not to join a union. Employees' right to choose whether to join a union or pay union dues as a condition of employment. What? Is that not what? So if you join a place with a union, you can just decide to not be in it? But that doesn't make sense to me. Ishgardian agent. How do I know what this is supposed to be? How do you know what you're supposed to wear? I have Ishgardian outfits, but you have to actually wear it, right? How do you do it? I'm not gonna lie, I've only ever done this when the nice lady stands here and tells me what to do. What? Why? So your employer can exploit you better. What? A key? Oh, like on the internet? Hold on. Oh my god, I'm watching myself. I didn't realize I was here. Me. So what is the point of that? Why? Hello, yes, I would like to not pay $13 out of each of my paychecks so that I'm not exploited as much. FFXIV, Fashion Report. Key? Are you sure there's a key? I don't see it. I don't understand. I have Ishgardian stuff. Let's go do the gate. How long will this man be here? Oh, sorry. I know you. It's okay. I will go to your link. Only VIPs can link. But I will go to your link secretly. Secretly, I will go to it. Cybersecurity. Why is it math so hard? Honey, understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Where do you get it? You go to the Reddit? This one right here? This one says pajamas. It says pajamas. I'm sorry, I'm confused. I want to do it. No, what are you clipping? There's nothing to clip. I'm just being normal. Oh my God. You guys are so aggressive. What do you mean? But it's pajamas. This one says pajama party. It says pajama party. But this man does not say pajama party. He says agent. Agent. Just started. Why am I being clipped now? Are you clipping me when I say pajama? Oh my God. I'm sorry. Also, can we just say, like, bless this woman for all her effort, but this fit is crazy. It's crazy, actually. It's bananas. The clips don't go to Discord. They just go to Twitch little clip thingy. And then you can get them and put them on the Discord if you want. How do you go to the store that gives you the little shorts, though? She has no shorts. Do I have to buy things from this lady or something? American unions can be not great. The idea, at least in theory, is that right to work gives an employee the right to choose to join a union at their workplace or not, and they cannot be legally compelled to do so. Isn't that already how unions work, though? I'm so confused. Some places try to force employees to pay union dues even if they were not a member in the union. It's meant to stop that as well. On the other hand, is that it gives the employer what? It gives the employer 100% ability to fire you whenever for any reason or no what? What does that have to do with a union? What is your employer's ability to fire you for no reason? What is the point of 60 days or 90-day probationary period then? What? That means I don't understand. I must be confused about something. Oh, that's a good fit. Oh my God, but he's got no fucking shoes. Okay, he's got shoes now. Link incoming. Okay, I'm ready. No! Nightbot! Ah! How do I get him? How do I get you out? How do I escape you? Wait. Timeout. Which? How to untime out? No! Don't panic! I did it. I'm sorry. Okay, but what do you mean they can just fire you? What does that mean? It didn't give me the ability to get your message. So if you let me know where it is, I can go find it. What do you mean that? I'm so confused. I think I don't understand. I mean, yeah, your employer can fire you, but like, what? I'm very confused. No, I think, okay, hold on. I think if you try to post the link, it's gonna clonk your noggin each time. Because I've had to like aggressively. But if you can delinkify it by like adding a space or something before like .com or. Okay, here, I'll just Google this and that might work. Thank you. Thank you for your effort. I do appreciate you. I click it. This one is also not right. This one says rebel. But this guy does not say rebel. That's not right. 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 It's not right. I don't think so. I searched for site reddit.com. I went to the Reddit, but I think that might be last week because it says rebel. Perhaps we'll have to wait until Friday or some such situationship. Where's the nice lady? Where am I? Oh, she's over here. No, because I think, because this one is Ish Guardian Agent, and I think that one's, I appreciate it, but I think it's not legit. In a right to work state, unless you're part of a union, and even if you are in some cases, there is nothing you can do, no legal recourse to stop from being fired, and you may potentially receive nothing in compensation or any form of grace period. What does that have to do with being in a union? I'm so confused by this. Like, what is that? I thought the bill was to help people not get scammed by unions, which, like, I don't think that makes sense anyway, but like I'm confused about, like, how can you, who is trying to force people to pay union dues without being in the union? That makes no sense. And also, like, who was, union dues are not that high, but like, whatever, I don't know the history, like, maybe that's what happened, like, I guess I believe, but like, what is your employer having the right to unilaterally fire you have anything to do with the union? How is that part of a agreement to protect you from being scammed by unions? I don't understand. Like, I genuinely, those two, it seems like two completely different things, right? Am I nuts? And how is it right to work if you can just be fired for nothing? Right? Like, I don't get it. You're right to work unless your employer thinks that you have a bad face. Then you can just not be able to work. People are going up this way. I don't know if I think this is the right way, but I feel like very pressured to follow the crowd, so I'm gonna try to do it. I failed. Failure. Okay, I give up. I no longer want to do what everybody's doing. How to protect you from being scammed by unions is supposed to allow you to quit anytime you want without consequence. What do you mean? What's the employer gonna do if you quit? What? I don't understand. What is possible for the I'm so confused by this. I assume I'm so sorry, you guys. I know this is probably really boring and also probably quite annoying. I legitimately am so confused by this. A law that allows you to quit without recourse, which, like, of course you can quit. If you quit, the employer's relationship with you is in the employment contract. The employment contract dictates what happens while you are employed. If you quit, you're no longer employed. Therefore, the employment contract does not apply, which means that the employer inherently cannot do things to you after you fucking quit because you don't fucking work there. Right? Your agreement has been terminated. So there's that. But then also, you are never, like, if you work in a job where let's say there's a bakery with 10 employees and all 10 agree to form a union, right? Like, the employer can hire new people, but how does it work if there's just one person who's not in the union? Obviously, that makes no sense. You become part of the collective of workers at the bakery, therefore you are in the union because you work there. Like, yes, that means you have to pay union dues, but like, that's like saying you have to pay taxes to have roads. And then, like, what does the union dues have anything to do with your employer's ability to just get the fuck rid of you for no reason? That makes no sense. Like, these things are completely unrelated. Oh. I didn't know this was here, but now I do. I don't know. I'm just bebiffled. Cabaffled, if you will. Like, I feel like none of this, I feel like I'm in crazy land. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you what, bro? Anyway. I don't know, like, what's the point of employing people? Like, what is the point of having employers? Like, you can't just have contracts get fucking broke. It's crazy. Anyway, okay, I'm done acting confused. I had a very confusing day at work today also. There was a lot of bullshit happening. But, and I'm also quite tired. Ooh, because I keep getting up at 6 in the morning. And I cry. I mean, it's madness. What? Never heard about any of this happening. I got the impression that an employment contract can't stipulate it required 2 weeks or any such provision. Okay, so basically, 2 weeks notice is everywhere purely a courtesy, right? Because again, the employment contract that you sign when you start a job is a contract that dictates the terms of your employment. You do labor and your employer gives you money. You don't do labor and your employer does not give you money, right? If you stop doing labor, like, okay, think of it this way, right? Let's say you are a graphic designer at a company and you're in the middle of a project and the project has a specific deliverable, right? You are not paid for the deliverable as an employee of the company. You are paid for your labor, and your labor is supposed to bring you towards the deliverable. Do you see what I'm saying? When your employer sets up an employment contract, you are being paid to go to work and work while you are there, right? So your employer cannot penalize you except for refusing to pay you if you do not work. Right? Like, the thing that they can do is basically say you are not doing your work and therefore I will fire you if you don't start doing it. Or you are in some way violating our policies and procedures and if you don't start following them, then I will fire you. Like, that's it. But like, the termination of the employment contract is no labor, no money, no money, low labor. Right? That's it. Are there reasons in Canada your employer cannot fire you? Hell the fuck yeah, there are lots of reasons. They can't fire you for being black, gay, trans, or indigenous. They can't fire you for having a disability. They can't fire you for requiring reasonable accommodations for your disability. They can't fire you for getting sick beyond your control or being injured. They can't fire you for them putting you in danger. They can't fire you for saying things about your boss that are true. They cannot fire you for taking your legally mandated breaks. As a Canadian citizen, you are entitled, as a Canadian citizen, as a person who is working in the country of Canada, you are entitled to at least 2 15-minute breaks and 1 half-an-hour lunch break. That's a federal law. There are no exceptions. If you have a medical let's say you go to work at 9 a.m. and at 10 a.m. you have a medical emergency and you have to leave work. And because you have to leave work, something happens at the business that you work at that normally would have been your fault because you weren't there. Your employer cannot fire you for that. You had a medical emergency. Obviously, you can't just say, I had a medical emergency, and then cross your arms and go out and smoke weed. You have to go to the fucking doctor, and then the doctor signs a bunch of paperwork saying they had a fucking medical emergency. Can firing be nullified by a judge in Canada? I think that it can, but I don't think that happens very often, but I'm also not an employment lawyer. I'm literally waiting for this gate to finish, so I'm just standing here. Here, I'll dance. Aside from gender, sex, race, creed, and stuff, the USA doesn't really have the same protections. That's the state-based. The state situation, I don't fucking get how that whole thing works. It's very confusing to me. I don't think we get protected from firing by medical emergency use federally. Hi, Hyperion. Yeah, it's fucking nightmare shit. I don't... Oh, are you listening to Miku scream? No Breath Oblige by Pinocchio P. How poetic. The VOD is going to have none of this music, by the way. Yeah, there's lots of reasons that they can't fire you in Canada. The big thing is that if you do get fired, you got to prove it was illegal for reasons you want compensation. Yeah, okay, so here's how it is, okay? In Canada, in Ontario, right? Ontario, there's 2 different labor boards. There's a federal labor board and a provincial labor board, okay? If you get fired and you suspect that your employer has fired you for reasons that are not legal, right? They've discriminated against you, they just didn't like you, or whatever, right? You need to be able to go to the labor board and basically show them, I did what was laid out in my employment contract and I did not breach any of that. And I also had some reason that my employer got rid of me that is not part of the legally allowed employment termination shit, right? Then the labor board essentially equips you with a representative who fights your employer for you. The government advocates for you against your employer. So let's say I go to work on a Sunday afternoon and my employer says, you're too black to work here, and fires me. I go to the labor board, I say they do that, and the labor board sends a guy to go fight. Now, part of the problem, the system's not perfect. You have to have proof, right? You have to prove that you did your job, and you also have to have proof that they discriminated against you. So if I just went and said that my boss said that and it was in a vacuum, no one heard it, it would be very difficult to prove that that's what happened. But if they said that in front of customers and other employees who would make a written statement saying, yeah, that happened, then they could potentially get in a lot of trouble. Same with landlords. Your landlord cannot evict you for being sick. They cannot evict you for having a pet or a service animal unless one of the other people who shares the same HVAC system as you in the building is allergic to that pet. They cannot prevent you from having a pet. A reasonable pet according to bylaws in your city. So it just depends. So if you're rural, for example, it's different than if you're if you're in Toronto. I think in Toronto you're not allowed snakes or something. I don't know. They cannot charge you a deposit. So they cannot in Ontario demand that you pay a non-refundable amount of money in order to get into an apartment. Right? and they cannot refuse to return. Like if you pay, you can pay up to 1 month's rent in advance. So you usually pay like your first and last rent, and they can withhold your last month's rent, as in they can force you to like pay up if they can prove that you did damage to the property that is outside of quote normal wear and tear. And there's a bunch of like rules about what that actually means. So like you can put holes in your walls to paint pictures, but you have to close them. You can paint, but if you paint a non-neutral color, you have to paint it back. A bunch of that kind of shit. But like there's a bunch of protections for you as a tenant, and you don't have to go to your own lawyer. You go to the government, and then the government sends a guy to your employer to fight them if they, or to your landlord if they've improperly removed you from your housing. Does it need to be due to discrimination? It could be incorrectly enough. So, okay, like let's say you start working at a fast food job and you consistently make a menu item incorrectly. Okay, you make a menu item wrong every time. And they fire you, and then on the paperwork, because they have to submit paperwork to the government saying like, I hired this person, I fired this person, whatever, right? On your paperwork, they say like that you never correctly completed your work, right? Well, if they didn't train you to do your work properly, then they can't fire you for doing it wrong. Do you see what I mean? So if you go to your employer and say, they never gave me any training to do that, unless your employer can prove that they did. And usually what that means is they have to like take you through a training course that is like scored. So they have to actually like evaluate you in some way, and then they have to record your score on that evaluation, and then you and your employer have to sign off on it. Does that make sense? So if they didn't do that and then you do your job wrong, they can't fire you for doing it wrong. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like I don't understand how that even works. Like what is the employment agreement then? Like what are we even doing? No, why the fuck would I come and like I've talked to people who have like negotiated their severance. So part of their contract, like part of your compensation, what do I say? Okay, this is important. Okay, listen up, you guys. Your total compensation for a job includes the salary you get paid to do your job, the benefits that you were given as part of your job, so any like health benefits or anything they promise you, your vacation time, your severance pay, your paid time off, the number of sick days, any stock options, bonds, or benefits. All of that is part of your total compensation package, right? So when you're negotiating for a job or negotiating for a raise, all of that is on the table. So you can say, hey, I want more severance, right? Like if you fire me, like if you have to lay me off or you have to get rid of me and it's not my fault, then you owe me more than 2 weeks notice severance, right? So I've talked to people who have had those negotiations, right? And they've gone to their employer and said, okay, well, if you will not increase my severance, then if I choose to leave, then I will not give you notice, right? So if you have me doing work that you consider critical, then you need to give me more severance, because the amount of severance you give me is the amount of notice I give you when I quit. You see what I mean? Yeah. It's like European worker rights, in essence, common sense of protecting the worker from abuse. Protecting the worker from abuse, workers make the economy happen. Labor makes value. Human beings do jobs. They create things that make money. The government and every other person in society operates because money exists in the system. The government is not protecting people. The government is protecting their asset in the country. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to make it gross, but like the government protecting employees is not them protecting you because their job is to help everybody in society live together, kumbaya. It's them protecting their money-making product. as a publicly funded organization. Or think of it this way. If all of the companies in a country underpay their workers, the workers are not able to meaningfully contribute to taxes. And if the workers are not able to meaningfully contribute to taxes, there is no public money for the government to spend. Right? So in order for the government to work, the employees who make income need to be regulated so the government doesn't get screwed out of the taxable income and value created by the economic fuel in the engine of society. I feel like I'm losing my mind. You get 30 natural days. Some jobs has 30 days. Holidays, half of them are decided by your employer, half by you. Both parties give 2 months notice, otherwise it isn't legal. Say your boss tells you to get holidays next week, you refuse or take them and then go out to a judge and tell them you were forced to take them without 2 months notice and you get those holidays back. Huh, it's interesting. We do not have that kind of thing here. Our holiday laws are kind of whack, and actually JT, good old Justin Trudeau, tried to lock in 10 paid sick days like across the board, and then the girlies repealed it. They were like, it's impossible, small businesses can't handle it. Which, like, okay, then simply make it not a thing that small businesses have to do, but whatever. I'm super lost anyway. I hope I'm not being confusing. Like, like basically the conversation is about like the rules in America where your employer can just fucking fire you with no notice and no reason, which is the most insane thing I've ever heard, and I'm very confused by it. And then we were talking about like what the rules are like in Canada, and the rules in Canada are like, no. This is actually so funny too, because you know who I was thinking about the other day? My number one bestie, homie, sweaty girly, fucking Jordan Peterson, baby. How is he? I mean, he's sweaty and he's still in rehab for all of his downers, but like, how is he? Heartbreaker Bud, how are you? How was Banani Garden? Did you win? Did you win at Banani Garden? Hi everyone, I'm your mom and I'm doing Final Fantasy Golden Saucer nonsense while screaming at the top of my lungs about employment rights. And you're very lucky. This is a prime opportunity because I just brought up fucking Jordan Peterson for no good reason. Something like that. I'm so happy that you got to enjoy the Banani Garden. The Bunny Garden. I hope you had a great stream. Final Fantasy Fall Teen, that's so real because this mushroom and I are not friends. Oh! Oh! Acorn? Oh! Can I get this? No, I'm not going to get it. Bye! She's not falling today, ladies. Okay? She's what we're calling jumping. The pine cones and acorns are so rotted. Like, why are we jumping? This game's not designed for this. Raiders, I'm your mom. It's Final Fantasy Fall Teen. I hope you're having a beautiful night. If you need to do some self-care, please do. But otherwise, you're welcome to listen to me scream. Ah! That's why I sound when I scream. Rip. Oh my god! Wait. I have to take my opportunity, babe. I have to take my opportunity. Oh my god, I'm so majestic. Where did she take that picture? Where is she? Where is that? Where's the location, babes? It could be anywhere. Oh my god. That's so fucking funny. The rise in prices with lack of growth in job numbers and job pay suggests that businesses are looking to move towards a system where they produce as little as possible and find people will still pay for it. Produce 10 if you produce only 1. Charge enough, still make profit. No. I Meta, I think you're very smart and very base, but I think this is absolutely okay. Well, I might as well take a screenshot of me failing. All right, let's leave. No. Here's the thing, okay? Is what we're going into is, and I'm sure many of you youngsters have not had thorough personal experience with this. It's what we call a recession, babes. It's what we call a recession. What happened was rich people are short-sighted. They want to make the maximum amount of money right the fuck now, and they don't want to worry about how they're going to make money 3 years from now. So what they did was they fully, okay, shrunk how much they were paying people. Think of it like this, okay? I make eggs. I'm an egg farmer, okay? I have maxed out the capability of my current equipment and my current facilities. I make the maximum amount of eggs that I can make right now. I have one chicken. I have one chicken coop. I can make 10 eggs, period, okay? I am already making the maximum amount of profit that I am capable of without investing. Okay. So I cannot make more money unless I spend some of my money. But if I spend some of my money, then I need to go to my husband and explain why he's not getting all 10 of his egg bucks this month, right? He doesn't like that. My husband wants me to make the maximum amount of money possible because I'm a trad wife, okay? So instead of increasing the amount of money I make by selling more eggs because I can't, I increase the amount of money I make, air quotes, by, can I get my friggin' fingers working? Hold on. I'll give you some fucking air quotes, okay, bitch? This really needs it. Will this actually work? I actually, Buddy 3D printed me a little thing for the leap motion. Increase, okay? So I can increase the amount of money I make by reducing the amount of money that I spend on chicken food. So instead of buying premium millet, I instead buy garbage and I throw that shit on the ground for my chickens. Do you see what I'm saying? So now, instead of giving my husband $10, I give my husband $15, but I didn't make more money. I did not increase my profit. I simply shrunk how much money I spent to produce the eggs, right? But as I'm sure smart people can recognize, you can only reduce how much you spend to make your product so much before the product is unrecognizable and unsellable. But if I am a short-term idiot, rich person who only cares about how much money I made today, I don't give a fuck if later I make less money because my product is now shit garbage. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's exactly what's happening in businesses. They're not making more money by increasing what they're capable of doing and improving their product and expanding their lineup and buying new facilities and setting up new factories. They're increasing their profit margin by reducing how much they pay their employees. And you can do that by laying people off or pretending not to lay people off and just telling them that they have to come into the office in person, forcing them to quit instead of being laid off. You can do that by reducing the salary that you pay them. You can do that by firing full-time employees and hiring part-time employees and doing a bunch of nonsense exploitative garbage to create the illusion for your shareholders that you make more money, even though you actually don't make any more money at all. And then what happens is the rich person who was in charge, the CEO perhaps, quits with their very generous package with the illusion that they've increased the stock price. And then the person who comes after them realizes, oh, actually they fucked us over. Things are fucked. And then they have to try to fix it or the company goes bankrupt or they sell it to freaking a hedge fund. You know what I mean? That's why TGI Friday sucks now, because it got sold to a hedge fund. All they care about is their stock price, and the easiest and fastest and simplest way to increase the amount of money on the stock is not to risk things by making a product that people might not like, or changing your schedule, or hiring more people, or opening more stores. The most risk-free, guaranteed way to make money is to cut costs. So they just fired half their servers and said that the stock price went up. It's ridiculous. Just lied and cheated them as the egg. Literally, you go to the same farmer's market you've been going to for the last like 32 years and tell them that you're giving them their beautiful farm fresh eggs, when actually the eggs are just worse and the chickens are suffering. But the people who buy the eggs are not looking at your chickens. They don't know until they take them home and try to make omelets, and they're all runny and nasty. Right? That's why there's a bunch of, okay, the minimum wage is actually a protection for everybody, because when the middle class thrives and people have money to buy things, then they buy products that companies make and shit. Okay? So like, sorry, I'm like crawling all over trying to plug my tracker in. So when you reduce the minimum wage, are you with me? People can't fucking buy things. They can't buy your product. But you short-term improve your profit, right? So the big employers are fighting against increasing the minimum wage, because what they want is for you to make less money from them. And they don't care about how in like a year and a half you're not going to be able to buy anything. Cue like 13 different articles about how millennials don't buy enough diamond rings and mayonnaise. It's your fault, victim blame, you don't buy enough shit. Well, of course you don't buy any shit. You don't have any money. Ah! And then guess what? If you're Walmart, then you do it real simple. You pay people literally nothing, and then you tell the government, well, you should feed them. You should give them social assistance so that people don't fucking die. Well, now guess what? Now Walmart employees are officially subsidized by the government. Who receives the most subsidies from the government? Not corn farmers, not oil barons, not fucking Long McQuaid, okay? Not friggin' weapons manufacturers. It's Walmart. When people tell you, oh my God, well, welfare, I don't want people to get complacent. Do you know who I don't want to get complacent? The freaking Walmart billionaires. They seem pretty fucking complacent to me. Make that make sense. Weird. Costco makes money and they pay their people enough money to like eat and go on vacation once a year. That's crazy. I wonder how they do it. It must be really complicated. My little girl brain, too stupid, full of only vagina and orchid flowers. I could never do the math to try to figure out how that happened. Ugh. Sorry, now I'm just pissed off. I had a very pissed off day at work. Now I'm just ranting at the top of my lungs. I'm sorry. What are we even doing here? No, I don't want to go to the gate. I'm going to Ul'dah to do the stupid event. Turn off these tunes. Bring back the Final Fantasy music. Let's go do the quest. This is stupid. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I want me some diamond mayonnaise. What's Diamond of all seasons fucking mayonnaise, babe? Ridiculous. I'm sorry, you guys. The stream got really political. I hope you learned something about employment. Okay. I hope you learned something about employment. I hope you feel smart. I feel like my rant has just gone in completely nonsense directions. Is this the man? Illuminant? This illuminant man? He's got drip. Listen, dog, people are taking your work and they are turning it into whatever money they give you to do it. And I just want you to know that like life is complicated and you gotta buy bread, but like, please recognize that your employer needs you way more than you need them. That's all I'm gonna say. If no one takes the job, they don't make no fucking money. Hi. This is it. I'm going in. Hello. Did I hear the sensational gold sauce for festivities? I so heard it. I heard it so much. King Elmayer. You pay peanuts, you get monkeys. Literally. And that's what they shall receive, is me fucking clowning about. A rather peculiar rumor concerning the king has been circulating. That's crazy. I'll go there. I suggest you journey to Card Square. Okay. Oh my god, is it a whole fucking triple triad themed event? Okay, illuminant man. Oh my god. Also, what is this? Wait, come back. Wait! Ma'am, what are you carrying? Got her. What the fuck is that? Bro, what is that? Figment of Kitten's Joy. Oh my god. It's a spear. That's a feather duster with a cat paw on it? What the fuck? Where did you get? What the hell, dog? Okay. I mean, wow. I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy for her. But yeah, I don't know. This is ridiculous, bro. This is so silly. And I was trying to talk about cleaning my house. I was going to talk about all my tips and tricks, and now I'm just completely thrown off my game, man. Because I'm so mad at society. Why have they done this to us? They've forsaken us, truly. And all I want to do is play card games on motorcycles indefinitely. Are you guys, are we hyped about this freaking Final Fantasy Magical Gathering collab? Bro, I swear to you, I was literally just here. Why is it lagging suddenly? What a cool outfit. Come on. Okay. What a guy. What a guy. I don't know. I'm just bummed, dude. Where is this person? Oh, in the card square. Hello, Euler. How are you? Please give Triple Triad. It's time for a cutscene, you guys. Buckle in. Hi, I'm looking for El Mayor. Wow, this guy really knows what he's about. What great shoes. Fantastic, such a complex outfit. I'm touched that you'll take an interest in what seemed like a trifling matter. If you're willing, I'd be ever so grateful for your assistance. Okay, but if this is a Triple Triad themed freaking quest, why is Mahjong on the freaking splash art? What's up with that? Oh my god, it's him. Have we seen him before? Or is he like new? I thought it best that I myself inform you of the details. Sick. I'm King Elmayer. While it's not technically royal blood coursing through these veins, my reign over the card square is absolute. You're the most triple triad of all the triple triad bitches. Okay. An unsavory rumor threatens to topple my metaphorical crown. There are mutterings that the king is no more skilled than a fresh-faced novice. You look 12, so... I've also never seen you in my life. The final hurdle for fledgling players to go the challenger's realm of the best triple triad technicians. Technicians? Tacticians. Overcome my curated strategies paramount to their future standing. Okay. And yet my prowess is called into question. Inconceivable. Okay, go win at Triple Triad then. What do you want me to say? Can I have this outfit that you're wearing though? Where do you get that? Your day has proven rather stressful. I'm sure you can appreciate even the most level-headed among us can unravel during times of crisis. This is not a crisis. It's worth noting that our records don't indicate any crushing defeats of the like to blemish his reputation. As far as the gold saucer is concerned, King Elmayor continues to fulfill his duties with the utmost skill and professionalism, except for when you scream and stomp your little feet. If the rumor isn't contained, the very meaning of challenging me would be lost. Okay. So his job is to work for the casino by being super good at Triple Triad so that people have something to aspire to. These mutterings affect not just the king himself, but the entirety of Card Square. I so understand. Task remains to find these responsible. Can we count on your aid? Super duper. Super duper duper. Bro, I'm so glad that I made this nerd outfit so I can be the most Triple Triadist possible. As much as I'd like to help do my regular duties in teaching the younglings, I simply don't have time. Please accept my apologies. You're so Gucci. Is he real? Like, where is he from? Have we talked to him before? I propose we split up and question some of the patrons. I love these quests. These are my favorite. Let's go freaking shake down some homies. Yeah, I don't know. It's so easy to get confused and be like, oh, you know, the government isn't required to protect me or to help me out or to do any of this stuff. I understand why they can't, you know, jump in and take action. No, literally they only exist. This is a sick weapon, by the way. They only exist to do this shit for you, dog. You pay them. They're your freaking client, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like well, no, pardon me. You're their client. They work for you. Right? Is that not how people see it? I hope it is. Hi, do you play Triple Triad? If you're after the king, I spotted him here in the square losing a round of Triple Triad. He got trounced. Must be something going on. Oh. The girls, so he's playing off the record Triple Triad and getting his ass beat. Is that what's happening? That's so funny. What say you, person? The notion that the king is anything but a constant master of Triple Triad is preposterous. I heard he was around here somewhere. Where has he gotten to? Okay, she believes the hype. Happy for her. Hello, ma'am. The rumor must have passed by me, but I just spotted King Elmayor III striding off through the event square. To catch a glimpse of him roaming the saucer is a gift from the spinner herself. Is that so? He's definitely being impersonated, girls. Identity theft is a real concern. Hashtag cybersecurity. Hashtag make sure that you use two-factor authentication. Okay. Hello, Euler. I have found out that he's being impersonated. I've deduced it. I'm the world's greatest detective. For a blessing, it seems few patrons actually believe the rumor. The sightings of a king wandering around outside Card Square are a cause for concern. An imposta is among us. I'm of the very same mind. Their motives are unclear. Let's make for Event Square and seek out this false king. I'm gonna find him, and then I'm gonna explosion him. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be a huge explosion. He's gonna be rent asunder. His mortal flesh torn in twain. Also, can I just say, I'm still in disbelief of how small this potato is. She's just so tiny. It's not reasonable. Still not sure if she's a real potato size or slightly smaller than the smallest potato is able to be. Do I see the impasta? Surely I do. Am I gonna have to do the zoom thing that they keep making me do in Shadowbringers? Oh my god. What are the chances? We must duel. But of course, prepare yourself. Okay. I beat the king. It's true what they say. You're as weak as they come. Okay. Bested by one of my subjects. The shame. There he is. He's acting a freaking fool. He's goofing off right over there. Jump him. Maybe he's a clone. Hello, sir. Where do I get those boots? Do you find folks partaking in the delights of Triple Triad? If you're in the mood for a round, King El Mayor shall be glad to oblige. Can you make your face look like that? We found the source of the rumor. You seem awfully devoid of talent. No need to be so scathing. I'm doing my very best, I'll have you know. You're a gold saucer attendant. Yeah, you're here to detain me, aren't you? I won't let you. I'm not ready to give up my crown. What crown? I'll have to follow her. Do you think I'll actually be able to play Triple Triad? Or is this just gonna be me running around? Whoa, on the ground. A Triple Triad card texture. How mysterious. Ridiculous. I've picked up my card. A King El Mayor card. Safe and secure with a protected case. Better present your find to Euler. So I shall. Hoof! I'm so good at jumping. No one jumps as good as I do, to be honest. Hi. Accept my apologies. Did you find something? Surely I did. A King El Mayor card. These were commissioned as an exclusive gift for his most ardent fans. Triple Triad enthusiast King Elmer's unwavering dedication to the game inspires respect and devotion in equal measure. I'll be willing to bet our imposter is one such fan. With that in mind, I'd like to see this card returned to him, though I fear he'll simply flee when we approach him directly. We'll need to devise a plan. I'll have to put on a disguise, probably. Oh, pardon me. Mummy! A child. The only thing worse than a criminal. Don't fret, we'll make an announcement. I can't believe they let children in here. You promise? Absolutely! I have to become a child. I understand. Let's summon him with an announcement. We can use a card of his to bait and lure him out. Let's do an announcement. I just had this idea. Totally original. I'll announce that we found a lost card and he's half the King Elmayer fan we suspect he is. He'll come to collect it. All right. Sounds like a great plan. What could possibly go wrong? Except for me eating an entire piece of cake. I compromised on the ice cream we got today, you guys. We went to the grocery store specifically for the strawberry shortcake flavor of Ben & Jerry's vegan ice cream. And I saw a different ice cream I hadn't tried and I bought it and it's not as good. And I'm a bit sad. I will eat it, but just a lot more slowly than if it was the one I wanted. I like strawberry ice cream that has little chunks of strawberry in it. I don't want it to be smooth like the baby's bottom. And to be honest, I'm a little annoyed that they made such smooth ice cream. Like where there's no, everything is all the same. Like consistency. Where's the guy? Oh, this is my destination right here. There's nary a strawberry piece in sight. Isn't that the point of it? A King Almair triple try card is recovered from the event square. We ask the rightful owner to present himself at the main counter. And now we wait. I'm going to confront him by kicking him right in the butt. I feared I'd lost you for good. I'm so mischievous. I'm way faster than this random kid. There's no way. King Almair? Oh my god. Me when I die. I thought I might offer Euler assistance during my break. Little did I know I'd chase down an imposter. An imposter. Can I have those boots though? A novice masquerading as the king is a grave threat to the Order Triple Triad. If word spreads that I'm a feeble opponent, what thrill is there to be had in challenging me? It was never my intention. Have we heard this music before? Why commit to such guys in the first place? I definitely haven't heard this music before. I love Triple Triad, but I'm hopeless. I thought that mimicking you would somehow make me stronger and give me a taste of victory. One day, someone mistook me for the real king and I got carried away. Obviously, that's no way to improve my game. Impersonation is always the way I get good at games. I forget my kingly comportement. Comportemente. Its methods and tactics you must imitate. Only after a rigorous analysis of your foe's stratagems will you grow stronger in this 3x3 card game that could be won by a toddler, to be honest. He's thinking. When I began my journey, I struggled immensely. But by studying my opponents and learning and leveraging their skills, I gradually improved and thus developed my own identity as a player. Ah, that's so inspiring. Some opponents were difficult. After countless defeats, I carved a path to the throne. That's beautiful. The concept of imitation is clearly an intrinsic part of the game. Agreed. To succeed in the World Triple Triad, you must seek out worthy opponents, commit their tactics to memory, and build up your repertoire. Look forward to the day you face me, not as a pale imitation, but as a fully fledged player. And then he slaps him on the back. And we can be gay. We can be gay roommates. One day I'll be ready to challenge the real king. That's beautiful. Am I going to get to play Triple Triad as part of this Triple Triad themed event, though? And also, why is Mahjong on the splash art? The rumor has caused little damage. I'm inclined towards lenience. I hope that strikes you as agreeable. Me? I don't give a shit. I'm literally just standing here. So, thanks and goodbye. You have my gratitude. You're welcome. I'll drop by a lot. I'll drop by all kinds of times and beat your ass. Is this the guy in the middle of the battle hall? And does he not freaking cheat as fuck? That's not stratagems, bro. That's cheating. He's like breaking every rule, isn't he? Oh my god, my hands. I was picking at my cuticle and then my hands... I forgot that it was on. This thing Buddy made me is pretty good though. Look at this. Okay, I'm done. Give me my reward immediately. I'm relieved we are able to nip this in the bud. By way of thanks, please accept this King Almair card. Thank you! I've done it. It's one of the very first we had printed. Those reserved by King Almair himself. A rarity among rarities, if you will. The festivities still in full swing. I hope you stay and unwind. After all this talk of Triple Triad, I imagine you're itching to put your acquisition to the test in Card Square. Oh my god! I got an emote also? Slay! I didn't know I was gonna get an emote. I mean, to be honest, I overreact. Oh, an emote I'm literally never gonna use. It's fine though. I want to do it. I want to overreact. Show me when I overreact. When I freak out. Do 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 do. Bram ba 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 da. I guess that could be kind of cute. Whale, 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 everyone. Oh, your mom's stretching. I have done my job. I have got the tripled triad card. The most important thing ever. Period. No compromises, bro. I'm also in very bad posture. There we go. I fixed it. I mean, we could hang out and do more gates, but I am quite tired. To be honest, I mostly just wanted to come say hi and tell you about how I cleaned my room and to get you guys to clap for me because I did such a good job. No. I wanted to come and say hi because I really did intend to stream way more. And I'm sad that I didn't stream way more. So I wanted to come and do a short one to say hello to y'all and let you know that I still love and appreciate you despite the fact that I did not stream on the days when I said I was gonna, and I appreciate you guys being very patient. I hope that nothing crazy will happen on Friday, and now my house is exceptionally very clean, so it's less likely that I will get sucked into the cleaning void this weekend. So yeah, I will almost certainly not be able to stream on Monday, but the rest of the days, Friday and Saturday, I should be available. So look forward to it. In the meantime, let's do a little raid, shall we? Shall we do a little raid? And then we'll wrap it up. You guys can hang out for tonight, and I'll see you again on Friday. Beep 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 beep. Murph is streaming, but we've raided Murph quite a bit. I'm gonna just raid her again. I don't care. You guys are getting Murph, okay? That's on period. Is it my internet that's slow? Why is everything so slow? That's fine. Not my milk anymore. Now it is your milk. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate you. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. I think Murph is watching some terrible movies, so please enjoy that. And yeah, I will see you on Friday. #TripppleTriad.